Hi, today we're going to do some drone training with my horse Iggy. Iggy is an Appaloosa who has quite an attitude, as you can see here and here. The one thing Iggy is afraid of the most is motorized vehicles. So today we're going to start with the drone at eye level. I'm playing the quote squeeze game. I'm trying to make sure that he's okay with the sound of the drone. You can't hear the sound, but if you've ever been near a drone, they're pretty loud. So my friend is flying the drone who has never flown a drone before, so there's going to be some quick, jerky movements here and there, which isn't the best for training. But I am trying to tell my friend to keep it eye level, and I am looking for Iggy to walk by the drone without being too scared. So here you see me putting on a little bit of pressure, but I'm not going to force him to go by it. I'm trying to give him as much slack as I can in a safe way. So I'm just going to have him go back and forth between me and the drone. And if he gets scared like that, it's okay. I just calmly ask him to go between me and the drone. What I'm looking for is for him to relax and to walk between me and the drone. So of course in the beginning he's a little nervous about it. I took a break, took him away from the drone so the pressure and release. And here, as you can see, taking a break made a huge difference. He's still a little nervous of it. And of course those jerky movements are not going to help our progress, but that's okay. In real life you can't control everything. So in an ideal situation I would have the drone just staying still and level and letting the horse take a look at it. It's okay if they kind of get scared of it. This is pretty scary for a horse. So again, I'm just letting Iggy do what he needs to do to feel comfortable going by the drone. And if he shows a little resistance, I calmly ask him to keep going. As you notice, I'm not even hitting the ground hard. I'm trying to ask as calm as possible. And if he does look at it, I let him. It's okay. They're living, breathing creatures with the brain of their own, so it's okay if they take a look. I'd probably look too if I was a horse with a loud buzzing thing flying around. And I really like this because he's starting to look at the drone but not overreact to the drone. So as soon as he's doing exactly that, just kind of calmly going by, you see him licking his lips. I'm not pressuring him too much to go by it, but we're just letting it play out. So after a few of these squeeze sessions, I decided to take my clicker and my carrots, and we are now going to play the game of you chase the drone. Now this is a little bit harder when somebody doesn't know how to fly a drone, but that's okay. Again, can't control everything. So I'm asking my friend to fly it backwards, which is not quite happening, but that's okay because Iggy's coming up to it. Again, he's actually taking treats from my hand, which is a big deal. We're chasing, quote, chasing that drone. And of course, those jerky movements are going to make him a little scared, but that's okay. I am acting as calm as possible. I'm giving him a lot of slack in that lead line. You can see I'm not holding it close to his halter or anything like that. I am just letting him figure this out. Now that was a bad move, but he didn't overreact, which I'm pretty happy about. So again, we're just chasing the drone. This is the game. This chasing something is actually really good for a horse. If you ever encounter something scary, like a drone, or the other day we were at Animal Island and somebody had a horse in a cart. And Iggy wasn't with me at the time. He would have freaked out about that, but I was on my other horse, Midas. But we asked the people if we could just follow behind the cart. So as they drove the cart up the road, my friend and I just followed the cart, letting our horses check it out. So if there's ever anything scary for a horse, the best thing to do is have them, quote, chase it. Okay? Because if it moves away from them, it's not as scary. If it goes towards them, it's very scary. So here I'm really happy with this. He's just checking it out. Again, lots of slack in that lead line, letting him figure it out for himself, right? And he's looking at it in all different ways. And again, I'm going to just take him away and retreat. Our next step is to put the drone above him. Now this is quite a bit scarier for a horse. Again, going towards the horse isn't the best, but that's okay. He's acting pretty calm. So having the drone above him is going to change everything about it, right? So I think it's even scarier for a horse to have something buzzing over their head versus eye level. So again, we're going to start off with the drone up a little bit higher in the air. And we're going to, again, play that squeeze game. And right now the drone's, about his ear level, I guess you can say, just a little bit higher. And he's acting really calm. And this is all in one day. So I'm actually over the moon with this progress. I really thought it was going to be worse. I actually thought I would never be able to fly the drone around Iggy. And he is just proving me wrong every time I work with him. He's just such a good boy. So at some point, I'm going to ask my friend to go up, right? Up, 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 because this is even scarier. And I don't know if I did it today, but I eventually want him to lunge right underneath it because of my ultimate goal is to be able to fly this drone from the saddle, have it take off from the saddle and land in my hand in the saddle. So I don't know how long this will take us to accomplish, but we ride some very awesome rides in Utah. Oops, he got a little scared there. And again, I don't overreact. I just ask again, hey, it's okay. You could take a look at it. If you could see him, he is kind of looking up. And he's looking pretty calm now, so that's good. Anyway, we do some really awesome rides in Utah. We go up in the Rocky Mountains, in the West Desert. We go in the southern Utah desert. So I'm really excited to get some drone footage of our rides. But can't do that until I'm sure I'm not going to get killed flying a drone from my horse, right? So this is kind of all prepping for this moment. So he's doing so good here. He's just walking calmly. You notice the lead rope is very loose. I have a lot of slack in it. I don't mind if he gets spooked. I mean, again, he's a horse. That's what they do. But if I can remain calm, he kind of feeds off of my demeanor. And so if I'm calm, he'll be calm, and everything will go smooth. Okay, so I'll do a couple more squeeze games with him. We're getting closer to the drone, and he is doing fantastic. So here, he's looking at the drone, and I like that. I don't want him to ignore it, so I'm going to actually reward him with a little bit of carrot, because he walked by the drone, and he looked at the drone, but he didn't overreact to the drone. So I was very, very happy with that response from him. Again, I'll probably just do this a couple more times, and then we're going to play the game again, chasing the drone, right? And so here it's eye level, and I want him to just check it out. I'll give him some treats. He's not overreacting, but obviously he is still quite nervous about it. But hey, he's not pulling back and acting a fool, so I'll take it. I want it to go higher, because this is way scarier for them to have it up above them. As you can see, he's not too sure of it. But I'm just going to console him and reward him for being brave. This is very brave for a horse to do, especially a horse like Iggy, who, like I said, at motorized vehicles, he pulls back. That is one thing I cannot seem to train out of him, and I'm at the point now where I just put everything on him that breaks away, so he doesn't break his neck, because last year he almost broke his neck. For him not to be pulling back, overreacting with this motorized drone is super good. So I'm asking my friend to go up and away from us. And we'll start walking towards it as soon as I feel Iggy is good and comfortable with it high in the air. And I do have a clicker, so I am clicking and treating. But if you don't have a clicker, it doesn't really matter. Just getting treats around a thing like this is going to, hopefully they will equate it with something positive. So I'm always going to try to get some treats around this drone because it is really scary for my Iggy. Okay, so this is about the end of the session. I think this is enough for today. We'll probably start at the same exact spot, a little bit higher in the air. This time I'd like to lunge him underneath the drone. So that will be our next session. So hopefully you will tune in. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel to see any of our fun rides that we do. Our adventure playlist has great rides. We go to Southern Utah, Antelope Island, West Desert, Rocky Mountains. It's beautiful, beautiful country. Okay, well, hopefully we'll see you next session. Bye-bye.